According to Bloomberg article, the MacBook Air 2021 is set to launch either in a later half of 2021 or some point during 2022. This information comes from the people with the knowledge of the matter, and considering the report was done by reputable analyst Mark Gurman, this is good chance it's true. Current generation of the 13-inch MacBook Air launched on November 17, 2020. So the next generation coming at the same point during the end of the year definitely makes sense. Considering the current gen 13-inch MacBook Air start at around $999 and can go up to $2,600. It's safe to assume the MacBook Air 2021 will possess similar price range. However, we won't know for sure until in this year. Reports have surfaced that says next generation MacBook Air will get smaller by shrinking the border around the screen, although the display will remain 13 inches. This is an exciting change as per the current MacBook Air has large outdated bezels on the both top and bottom of the display. We also expect the 2021 model to have two USB 4 ports instead of the Thunderbolt 4 for external connections. The existence of the lone headphone jack will likely return, although we are really hoping Apple can put more ports on the MacBook Air. We also know MagSafe charging is coming back for the first time in a few years. Apple also temporarily entertained the idea of doing a 15-inch MacBook Air but ultimately decided against it, according to Gurman. However, that could be still mean we see 15-inch MacBook Air in late 2022 or early 2023. Similar to the latest iterations of the MacBook laptops, the MacBook Air 2021 will boost the variation or upgraded versions of the Apple's M1 chip. Apple's M1 chip greatly contribute to its excellent performance and battery life. If M1 chip continues to improve with the further iterations, we expect the next generation MacBook Pros to do great things. There are rumors that more powerful chips called the M1X is in the works, but this is expected to be reserved for the 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pro. Otherwise, we can expect the MacBook Air 2021 to have similar specs to its predecessor with 8GB of RAM and 256GB or 512GB SSD, a Retina display, Touch ID and Magic Keyboard.